Hi guys, today we're going to do a short but deep hip stretch. This stretch would be perfect for maybe after a workout, or if you just don't have a lot of time and you really want to get deep into a specific body part. This time we're doing hips. We'll do other body parts in other videos. So if you feel like this is the practice for you, you really want to dig into the emotions of your hips or the muscles in your hips or everything involving your hips, then let's grab your mat, some comfy clothes, and let's get started. We're going to start in a nice cross-legged seat, just closing our eyes, planting the palms down onto the knees, and grounding in for a moment. Just noticing how your hips are feeling right now. Not judging, not placing any negative emotions towards your hips, just being aware. And floating your eyes open, taking a big inhale, lifting your arms up above your head, exhale, folding forwards. Starting out nice and easy here, maybe swaying your hips and your torso a bit side to side as we begin to open up. And walking your palms back behind you, taking a big inhale, opening everything up to the front. Exhale, coming back through center, releasing and switching the cross of your legs. Taking a big inhale, opening your arms up to the sky, and exhale, folding over. Noticing the differences in the tightness of your hips in just this short stretch here. And walking your palms back behind you, taking a big inhale as you open everything up to the sky. Exhale, releasing, coming onto all fours. Keeping that right knee bent as you open it up to the side. So like a fire hydrant workout type of movement. We're just going to close the knee and open it to the right side. Closing and opening, closing and opening, and one more time, close and open. Doing some knee circles, taking them wide, just being mindful with your circles, not just flailing your leg around, but really putting some intention into it. And reversing those circles. Coming back to center, doing the same thing up and over on the other side. So keeping that left knee bent as you open it out to the left, sort of like the fire hydrant. And closing that knee and opening, closing and opening, close, open, twice more just like that, close and open, and one more time, close and open. Starting those knee circles, opening up through that hip. You should be feeling it in your hips right now. We're just getting them a little warmed up before we go into our stretches. And reversing your circles. Coming back to center, taking it back into a downward dog, the only downward dog of the practice. Pedaling out your feet, swaying your hips a bit side to side, bending through your knees, shifting your hips back, And straightening everything up into your downward dog. Twice more just like that, bending your knees, shifting your hips back towards your heels. And right back down dog. And one more time, hips shifting back towards your heels, bending through your knees and straightening everything up, downward dog. Taking a nice gentle walk up to the top of your mat, folding over into a forward fold. Gentle bend in the knees to protect the hamstrings. Heel toe your feet out to the edges of your mat, sinking your hips down into a squat. Bring your elbows to the inner sides of your knees, pressing your knees into your elbows and your elbows into your knees. And shifting your hips back onto your mat, coming into a seat, bending through that left knee, swinging the right leg around, coming into a pigeon, hanging out up in your pigeon, not releasing down onto the ground yet, just hanging out here for a few breaths. Maybe swaying your hips side to side. Thinking about your two hip bones being railroad tracks, so you want them parallel to each other. Trying to square off those hips. Maybe brings a deeper stretch to a different area. And now taking a big inhale, opening everything up. Exhale, releasing down onto your mats. Coming into this pigeon, bringing awareness into your hips, noticing how they're feeling, noticing if any emotions are coming up as you sit in this space, releasing anything that shows itself to you, letting it go, just letting it release down into your mats, into the earth beneath you. Surrendering to this space of stillness. Walking your palms back up towards your body. Taking a nice gentle twist over to your left side. Maybe grabbing a hold of that back leg, or maybe just hanging out, slightly twisting over to your left. And this time twisting everything up and over to your right. Maybe grabbing a hold of that back foot, bringing it in towards your body. Clasping your hands, just stretching out through that back leg. If any of this is too uncomfortable for you, just hanging out facing forward. And releasing out of whatever you have going on, swinging that right leg around and shifting that left leg back. Coming into your pigeon, up and over on the other side. Once again, hanging out, sitting up here before releasing down onto your mat. taking your time getting there. And taking a big inhale, opening everything up. Exhale, releasing down. Checking back in with the differences you feel on this side compared to the other side. Letting this be a space of surrender where you can just be whatever you are right here, right now, without the stress or judgments of anything external. Taking your time as you come up out of that, twisting it over to your right side ever so slightly. Up and over to the left, maybe grabbing a hold of that back leg, maybe clasping the hands, or just hanging out, facing forward. Releasing it down onto the mat, swinging your legs both around to the front. I'm going to face you so you can see what we're doing. And coming into a cow face, so you're going to bend into your left knee, stack your right knee on top of your left knee. Taking a big inhale here and exhaling as you fold over. This might be just as intense as it needs to be, just sitting up, just hang out there. If you want a little bit more, folding over and breathing space into your hips. Coming back up to center and switching the cross of your legs. So bringing your right knee down onto the mat, left knee stacking on top. Taking a big inhale, maybe hanging out here, or exhaling and folding over. Coming back and up out of that, bringing the soles of your feet together, knees wide apart, taking a big inhale and exhale with a flat back, folding over your legs. I find that I get a deeper stretch here if I'm really pressing my feet into each other and really activating and engaging through my legs instead of just letting them stretch passively. I think that the active stretch for me personally really gives me more bang for my buck. So play with that, play with activating through your legs, engaging those muscles, pressing through the feet, and seeing how that stretch works versus just letting everything hanging out and folding over your legs. And releasing out of that, coming back into that cross-legged seat. Palms resting down onto your knees as you close your eyes. Scanning down through your body, seeing how you're feeling now versus when we started just a short time ago. Thanking yourself for taking this time out of your day to tend to your body. Taking a big inhale and nice long exhale. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you next time.